They say truth is stranger than fiction, and today we're about to find out if that's true. Throughout history, unexplained phenomena have kept scientists and skeptics alike searching for answers, but some mysteries refuse to be solved, leaving us to wonder if we'll ever know the truth. Tonight, we're diving into the terrifying world of the unknown, so if you're ready, turn down the lights, sit back, and prepare yourself as we explore 7 terrifying unexplained mysteries that science has yet to explain. The sound of Julia, an underwater enigma. Have you ever heard of thalassophobia? It's the fear of deep water and the unknown lurking within it. And this first mystery just might trigger that fear. In 1999, the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, or NOAA, recorded a mysterious sound that has since become legendary among ocean researchers. NOAA uses hydrophones, underwater microphones, to capture sounds from volcanic activity, whale migrations, and other underwater events. But in March of 1999, they recorded something strange and chilling. The sound was so haunting that they named it Julia. It sounded almost like a human voice calling out underwater. At first, scientists thought Julia was the sound of an iceberg breaking apart, but others pointed out that this explanation didn't add up. The sound had an eerie, almost human quality, as if someone was calling out from the depths. Strangely enough, the sound's origin was traced back to the remote region of Cape Adare in Antarctica, but the lack of concrete evidence led to speculation. Was it a creature unknown to science, or perhaps even an alien presence? We may never know, but whatever it was, the sound of Julia remains an underwater mystery. The Gelatinous Rain of Oakville. In August of 1994, residents of Oakville, Washington witnessed an event straight out of a horror movie. On August 7th, during the early morning hours, a strange, gelatinous substance rained down on the town. The rain fell in clear, rice-sized droplets, unlike any rainfall Oakville had ever seen. At first, people didn't think much of it, but within days, residents began to fall sick. People reported difficulty breathing, extreme dizziness, blurred vision, and severe nausea. And it wasn't just humans. Pets were affected too, with many animals falling gravely ill or even dying. One Oakville resident, Dottie Hearn, was among the first to report illness after coming into contact with the rain. When her daughter took samples to a local hospital, doctors examined the substance and found what appeared to be human white blood cells. How could that be? Theories suggested everything from biological testing to a freak contamination event, but no one could confirm the true source of the Oakville blobs. Some locals believed it was part of a secret military test, but the Air Force denied any involvement. Was Oakville the site of a military experiment, or did this mysterious rain fall from some otherworldly source? We may never know. The Tunguska Event, an unbelievable explosion. In the early hours of June 30th, 1908, something beyond comprehension shook Siberia. A massive explosion flattened over 18 million trees across 830 square miles in an area near the Tunguska River. The Tunguska Event was so powerful it registered as a 5.0 earthquake on the Richter scale, and the blast's glow was seen from as far away as London. So what caused this colossal explosion? The most accepted theory is that a meteoroid exploded mid-air, releasing energy equivalent to hundreds of Hiroshima bombs. But oddly enough, no meteorite fragments were ever found, and the absence of an impact crater left scientists puzzled. Why is there no trace of what caused the explosion? Some believe it could have been an alien spacecraft or an experimental weapon test. Whether extraterrestrial or not, the Tunguska Event remains one of Earth's greatest unsolved mysteries, reminding us of the awesome power of the unknown. The lead masks case. Let's move to Brazil, where in 1966, 2 men, Miguel José Viana and Manuel Pereira da Cruz, were found dead in bizarre circumstances. These 2 men, dressed in matching raincoats and wearing strange homemade lead masks, were discovered in a remote hilltop area with no signs of struggle or injury. Police found a note next to them with a strange message: 4:30 p.m. Be at the agreed place. Protect face with metal. Await the signal. Many believe they were attempting to make contact with extraterrestrials or engage in some form of esoteric ritual, but no one knows for sure. The men weren't poisoned, injured, or robbed, and their cause of death remains unknown. Their story is one of Brazil's most unsettling mysteries, often referred to as the lead masks case. And to this day, we're left wondering what these men were hoping to achieve, and what ultimately claimed their lives. The Book of Sojourner, a cryptic puzzle. Our next mystery may be the ultimate puzzle. In 2019, a Reddit user posted images from an obscure 750-page travel book from the 1950s called Around the World in 2000 Pictures. But this wasn't an ordinary travel book. The book, nicknamed the Book of Sojourner by online enthusiasts, contained hand-drawn coordinates, symbols, and messages in different languages. Some pages pointed to locations around the world, while others contained mysterious references to secret societies, occult practices, and historical landmarks. Researchers created maps based on these coordinates, and each location seems significant, leading to further speculation about its true purpose. Some theorists believe it's a guide to a hidden treasure, while others think it could be an ancient spell book. To this day, no one knows the purpose of the Book of Sojourner or who created it, and the mystery only grows with each new discovery. The Mary Celeste, the original ghost ship. The Mary Celeste is perhaps the most famous ghost ship in history. In 1872, the ship was found adrift in the Atlantic Ocean with no crew on board, but everything else, including the crew's belongings and food supplies, was intact. The ship had left New York bound for Italy, carrying 1,700 barrels of alcohol. But somewhere along the way, the crew abandoned the vessel without any apparent reason. There were no signs of violence or bad weather that would justify such a hasty exit. One lifeboat was missing, leading some to theorize that the crew left in a panic, possibly due to fumes from the cargo. Others believe the crew fell victim to a pirate attack or even mutiny, but none of these theories fully explain the Mary Celeste's eerie state. What made these experienced sailors abandon ship? We'll likely never know. The Battle of Los Angeles, an alien encounter. Finally, let's go back to the early days of World War II. Tensions were high across the United States, especially after Japan's attack on Pearl Harbor. In February 1942, the people of Los Angeles found themselves in the midst of a different kind of battle. On February 24th, military radar picked up a mysterious object approaching the California coastline. Fearing an attack, the city went into blackout and anti-aircraft guns were aimed at the sky. For nearly an hour, the military fired thousands of rounds at an unknown object hovering over Los Angeles. But here's where it gets strange. No wreckage or signs of any enemy planes were found. Witnesses claimed to see a massive object in the sky, while others reported several smaller objects moving in formation. Was it a UFO, or did the military mistake a weather balloon for an invading force? Some conspiracy theorists believe the Battle of Los Angeles was an encounter with extraterrestrial visitors. While official reports dismiss the incident as wartime paranoia, the photo evidence and eyewitness accounts suggest otherwise. Was Los Angeles under attack from another world, or was it just a case of nerves on edge? This mystery, like the others, may never be fully resolved. So there you have it, 7 terrifying mysteries that continue to baffle scientists and thrill seekers alike. From eerie sounds in the ocean to ghost ships and strange books filled with codes, these stories remind us just how little we understand about the world. If these stories fascinated you as much as they did me, make sure to like this video, subscribe, and let me know in the comments which mystery you found the most unsettling. And if you want even more content that dives deeper into the unknown, check out my Patreon for exclusive videos that YouTube just won't allow. Until next time, stay curious and stay brave.